Hello, thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 17th of May. This is for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be delighted if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. Also, if you'd like to ascend above the Zodiac sign astrology and understand what really makes you tick at a deeper level, please check out my special offer 12-month forecast and character analysis combination based on your unique data of time, date and place of birth. No two charts are the same and will give you searing insights to guide your move in the future. Please see the link below for more information. Hello Aries, and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 17th of May. The Sun continues in the sign of Taurus, Mercury and Venus in the sign of Gemini, and Mars, your ruler, continues in the sign of Cancer. But of course, last week, Jupiter, the planet of growth, did move into your 12th house, which is much more to do with confidential issues and being much more spiritually attuned. Now, as this week begins, the Sun is forging a tremendous angle still with the planet of transformation, Pluto. Now, whether it's at a practical level around money and work, or at a more internal level in terms of your self-worth and how you fit in or how you see yourself fitting into the wider world, some kind of major transformation could still be unfolding. But the sector of everyday communication is blessed with the energies of Mercury and Venus still. Now they're going to be joined by the Sun on Thursday. But before then, Venus is forging a very stable link to Saturn. Now if somebody tells you something this week that feels authentic, you sense that they're being absolutely genuine, and it could be someone that you have quite a high level of trust for anyway, then I do feel that that can give you a great deal of confidence in this situation. But there is a contradictory influence that's going on side by side with this. Mercury is being challenged by Neptune, and it's possible that there could be some white noise around you, some gossip, idle chat, and maybe you could hear something which just dents your confidence in a person or a situation. But what I would do is take it down to that sense of who you feel has been reliable in the past. It may seem very obvious, but I think it will help to give you a greater sense of certainty. Now there is on Wednesday a quarter moon in your sister fire sign of Leo. This could give you a bit of a desire to splash out on something rather luxurious or a nice treat, or to have a rather yummy pudding or two, and why not? But equally, somebody close to you may seek out your financial help, and because of the affection you have for them, it may be difficult to say no. But if this has been quite a regular pattern, then I think this is a good time for you to remind them that their finances are their responsibility. Now, as I said before, on Thursday, the Sun moves into the sign of Gemini, joining with Mercury, Venus and the North Node. So events are going to speed up for you. And this can be particularly true with community interactions. If you're able, due to COVID restrictions lifting in your particular area, it's possible you may have a chance to mix and mingle, spend some time even with siblings, which the third house does influence. But there is a square that emerges this week between Jupiter, which moved into Pisces last week, and the Sun as he moves into Gemini. Now, really, this square is going on earlier in the week in a disassociate way, but from Thursday, it's absolutely exact. When the Sun squares Jupiter, it can actually bring a sense of optimism. In fact, the problem is with this aspect is we can promise more than we can realistically deliver. And if you're someone who's naturally very kind and compassionate, it would be easy in the blink of an eye to commit to do something, to assist someone, when actual fact after a little bit of time has gone by, you may think, I wish I hadn't done that, because it may crimp your freedom to do as you need for yourself. So some enthusiasm can come through later in the week, but if you feel someone in some way is massaging your ego, perhaps by flattering you, particularly around an area that you might find is a bit challenging to you, I just would be a little wary. But by Sunday, Saturn, the planet of structure, of restriction, of boundaries, does go into its annual retrograde. And it's going to be going retrograde through to the 10th of October. I am going to do a special on this, so please watch out for my deep dive. But for you generally this week, I do feel there is the opportunity to communicate really well, but with Neptune in your 12th house and Jupiter in your 12th house, which are emphasizing your subconscious, both angling up to Mercury, your wits, your mind, your mode of expression, and the Sun, your innate sense of energy. It is going to be important not to get too swept away by things, to keep your boundaries up a little bit firmer. And that's why that angle between Venus and Saturn is so helpful, because I think it just reminds you to be a little guarded and just be mindful of how sincere people have been in the past.